What's up mga Katayug? Welcome back.
Kamusta?
Yeah.
Again, it's Ninong AC.
And Tito Alan. And so far, it's been fun, right?
Yeah, it's been fun.
Unboxing comics.
Exactly. And very busy year. Very busy year.
Yeah. And that's why if you notice that the rate that we're uploading videos is a little bit slow.
Yeah.
Compared to before. But
due to popular demand, sabi nila, we're gonna use Tagalog this time.
Universal
English,
language.
Universal language, yeah. So that there's more crowd and
people can understand, relate.
Exactly. So with that said, what's new with you?
Well, I don't know. Are you experiencing tariff this year?
Kind of scary, but yeah. Like I normally go to US every 2 weeks to do to fill up my gas there and pick up some stuff because normally I ship it there to Blaine, and then sometimes I wear it to avoid taxes and then or just in general it's still cheaper to ship it there.
Yeah.
So ayun, like I go there, pick up my stuff, get some gas, and then go back every 2 weeks.
And I know some of the items, like if you do groceries in the US, it's a lot cheaper.
Oh yeah,
compared to here in Canada.
Some, but not a lot. So, because in US they go by gallons, right? So sometimes milk is cheaper, and sometimes it tastes better because for us here there's a lot of like restrictions.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So they have like, I don't know, like Fruity Loops, those cereal?
Yeah. There's yellow and then it's like
different cereal.
Different cereals. Yeah.
The taste is totally different. In US it tastes better. Yeah.
Really?
Because us here in Canada we use like fruit extracts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like real fruit.
So
right?
I think here in Canada versus US, there's more control.
Yeah, control.
To whatever ingredients that's
exactly. Their concerns is the health of the people, right? So they put like real stuff, right? And when you go to US, their Fruity Loops there is totally different. It tastes better, it tastes sweeter. Because they use artificial flavors and such. Yeah, you could compare like the two colors. They're like red. Let's say the two reds. The Canadian one is like lighter red compared to the US one.
I'm not really a big fan of Fruity Loops.
Yeah, but when you try it, it tastes better.
Really, I'm interested.
So every time I go there, I was like, but I try not to because it's not good, right? Because it's all like.
Oh yeah. It's all chemicals, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what stuff they put in there. It could be deadly, toxic, cancerous.
I think it's the same as from what I read online. They put something that is like the same as ingredients for Doritos. So it's like
I think they put stuff that makes it too addicting.
That
you can't stop eating.
So if you're eating that Fruit Loops every morning, you're like eating like Doritos every morning, pretty much.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. But it's good though. Once in a while, it's not bad, I would say. Even the milk, their 3% milk tastes better.
Why? What's inside the milk?
I think there's more fat.
Really?
It's less processed.
That makes it.
Yeah. So when I go there, I go to this place called Adeline, and this makes ice cream. And but their main focus is their main produce is milk.
Milk. Oh.
Yeah, and their milk is really good.
You've got to take me there.
Yeah.
Well, for all of you, if you know me, my journey here, going here in Canada, it's been awesome. But I haven't even stepped one foot in the U.S.
Yeah, maybe soon.
So I did get my passport already, so you have to take me there.
I'm so excited.
You're gonna be my tour guide.
Yeah, for sure. So first we're gonna go all you can eat. That's the first step. So all you can eat there in the US is really cheap, right, compared to here.
Yeah,
ours here in Canada is like $35 and upwards.
The expensive one is probably around 70.
Yeah, around 70.
70.
Yeah. But even the most basic one is like $30 that you can
The
see.
cheapest one I've seen here is like around 28, 29.
Yeah. So there, the cheapest one is like in lunchtime. If you go $14, and then if it's like dinner time is like $19.
Oh.
So $14.
But I think the difference is that even though, like, for example, it's 28 here and 19 there, it's pretty close.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the content of the all you can eat is different.
Is
Here it's
different,
it's more controlled. There's just a few items that you can select.
Yeah, exactly. And there's so many.
Right,
It's
yeah.
American way of eating, right? So
Yeah.
you can't just like serve 12 foods in the table. So it has to be lots.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
one thing I like is here they charge the kids half price,
Yeah.
right? So 28 you pay.
That's
14.
right. That's right. I mean, yesterday
Yeah.
we've been doing some all you can eat canvas.
Yeah.
So we're looking at the menus
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. Like probably 1 year old and 2 years old, they're just gonna charge you for $3.
Yeah.
But if it's like above that, like
Yeah.
probably half the price.
Yeah,
So
that's half the
like
price,
like what you mentioned earlier, how's the pricing there?
In US, it's like $1 per age.
$1 per age.
So you have a 2-year-old. It's like they don't charge 2 years old. So 2 years old and above.
It does.
So for example, for Amity, it's like $5, right?
Oh wow. Yeah, because
so
it's her age.
it's exactly, yeah. So it's not bad. So yeah, sometimes we go there from time to time just to do all you can eat with friends and such. So that's our first step.
First
It's
step.
like 30 minutes drive.
I'm
We're
excited.
gonna go all you can eat. We're gonna go gas, and then that way you can set foot there in US. Yeah.
Ah.
And then from there we will progress. So there's so many stuff.
Yeah, we're probably gonna do a bit of video.
Yeah.
We're gonna do vlogging.
Vlogging, yeah.
Road
Especially
trip.
this summer, yeah.
Yeah.
And the gas is cheap, so you can just like drive all the way there. Like for that's another thing. The reason why I go gas there every time is, for instance, my gas here sometimes $1.80, $1.90, right? And
It's expensive here.
yeah, it's expensive. So I have like 60-liter tank. So that's like around pretty much like $130, $140 to fill. But if I go to US, it's like converted to Canadian, it's like $80.
Oh wow.
So that's like $50 savings.
50
right?
bucks.
And for me, every savings count. Like that's like a free grocery for me.
I know.
I
I mean,
can
80
just-
bucks, you
yeah.
can probably invite me for another 3 rounds of all you can eat.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could just simply, I go gas there in Costco. I just gonna buy like some $50 worth of groceries.
Oh.
That's pretty much free groceries. So
But I heard because of the tariff,
yeah,
there's an article that like there's a lady, not an article, but I saw like a reel.
Yeah.
This lady went grocery in the U.S. and
Yeah.
the moment she steps in Canada, the border patrol, I think they gave her a
25%.
25% tariff.
So it's a lot. So it's not gonna be worth it to probably
yeah.
go there and buy some groceries. For me, I'll just keep the savings and the gas, but we'll see. Cause
Is this tariff still on, or did they called off?
I think he stopped it, but the Canadians are like, because technically there should be a tariff every
Yeah.
time you buy, but the border is so relaxed.
Oh,
Because
okay.
before there's limits, right? So let's say in 24 hours, I think it's $50, but you have to stay 24 hours.
Like, how would they know?
Oh, it's logged because in your passport.
Oh, okay.
So essentially, you go back here. Normally, you have to stay there 24 hours. You get $50. I think after 2 days, it's gonna be like $150 to $200 per person, something like that.
Oh, I see.
But because the border is so relaxed at that time, even Canadians, like for me, I crossed there like just for an hour, 2 hours, they allow that $50 limit.
No.
So, but now they're really like, because they want to like, not like punish us, but they want us to do our business all here in Canada.
Yeah, they want us to
support
focus
that.
on
So-
make Canada great.
But here's the thing, though. Like one of our friends went there too. There's 3-hour wait, like during spring break.
I would imagine like every people like going into Mexico.
Yeah. Or even just going states to do shopping, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they don't care about 25% tariff, maybe, or it's
Well, I'm
just,
pretty
for them,
sure-
it's just experience.
Yeah, it's just this one time deal between our government and the U.S.
And hopefully they figure it out, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
because it's like a brotherly fight, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Siblings do fight, right? Yeah. And by the end of the day, they love each other, right? So hopefully that's the case, right? Or we'll see how it goes.
Canadians doesn't want to be like Americans.
Yeah.
That I'm sure, because I know most Canadians. That's the reason why they have they're carrying pins. They're putting Canadian flags on their houses and their cars, because they want to be different. They want to have an identity. They want to be people would see them. Oh, okay, they're Canadians. Want to be distinguished as Canadians.
Exactly. Like, to be honest, like, I think when you say North America, in people's mind, it's going to be U.S.
It's just U.S.
Before, when I was a kid, all I know is like, I know Canada exists, but when they say North America, it's like U.S.
Yeah.
The only thing I learned about it that, oh, this is a big country exists, when my parents told me that, oh, we'll be going here to Canada, right? So
that's true.
But yeah, I think they want to like specify it. But by the end of the day, like pretty much like Canadians and Americans, they really share a lot of stuff already.
Yeah.
Right? It's not just like
it's an open border, the longest
running border
that's not like there's no bridge or anything.
No tanks.
I mean no tanks, no walls or anything, right?
Like you could literally walk. People walk just across.
Right. I know there's like some towns just and then like this is Canada, and then just a few steps away it's already the US.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there is. There's
towns.
even like one house that is the front is already in Canada, but the backside is US.
and I've seen some videos.
Of the house,
and I've seen some videos like there's a difference, like the way of life. Like in Canadian side, like if you look at them, they look like the house is like well maintained. Structure is pretty good, and then if you look at the U.S. side, it's pretty old.
Yeah, totally different.
Like
right? But it very interesting though. Like those, like the border gate. Right, like where you show your passport and everything. Actually,
I haven't been there, but
I'll show it to you when you.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Actually, that's already past US, because there is like a stone thingy that's like a landmark.
Oh.
So people wouldn't know that they're already in US land because it's already before the border gates.
Oh.
And you'll see it, like, there's a road here going to, like, Langley or Surrey, that all you could see is that the road, and then, like, a few meters from the road, there's, like, stones.
And that zone is the marking.
Yeah, it's marking already.
Oh, okay. Then you can't.
So you could literally just cross.
So if you're not bringing your passport, then you're in trouble.
Not really, because no one is defending it, right?
Oh, yeah,
so there's no like fence or anything. So people like without knowing that you could just step there and then
it looks like a tourist attraction. And people
it's like
take photos.
Small monument stones like this long, and it just says there that's the border. It's very interesting. Yeah. So it's not the gate that is the determiner that's the border.
But
actually that's
the
stone.
The stone. So.
And it's funny enough that it's always like 1 kilometer away from the actual like border gate.
Yeah. Oh.
So it happens. It's kind of weird because let's say here, if something happens in your car, that's considered already outside.
Oh.
Canada.
So if you're not covered, then they really couldn't do anything.
You will be covered because the coverage is like pretty much like we have out-of-province coverage and car insurance. But the way the claim is processed is totally different because when you're past that stone, that's like U.S. lands. So if you had an accident, it has different policy.
Yeah,
different policy. Okay. Yeah, so I just learned how the way it works.
Oh my goodness.
So, but so far, like I haven't been there since the time because I'm scared. Like, I mean, I'm not scared in the sense that because I cannot cross the border.
You don't want to be a troublemaker.
Yeah, or I don't know what to say in the guard, like why I went there.
Oh, yeah.
Why.
They're going to be pretty intimidating.
Right, yeah.
With their guns and stuff.
Because technically I could cross because I have Nexus now, right? So they don't need to ask me questions. I could just cross between two borders because I'm pre-approved. I don't need to like go and show my passport. I could just show my Nexus card, and I could just...
Can I apply for Nexus?
Yeah, you could. You could even apply now.
It's like prerequisite thing.
No, there's no prerequisite.
Okay.
Yeah, you could just apply now. You pay 120. They do background check. It's a very in-depth background check. Like, even like a middle name that is wrong, they will just gonna retest you again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's like giving a free pass that you could just like really like walk back and forth in US with no questions. So they have to make sure that person wouldn't like create crime or vice versa, or wouldn't carry contrabands, right? So like Interpol records needs to check. Like, for instance, like my wife Salve took her like 8 months to have it back. Some people took a year or 2 years. So for them, I asked them how long is the process. They said like 2-3 years. Some people takes 3 years.
How long did yours take?
Mine 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, the kids are 2 weeks. Yeah.
Is it because you've stayed here longer, or
no? It's just probably the one thing I can reason out is I have a second name. So the matches is very hard, right?
Oh yeah,
so
that's right.
Even my last name is so popular, but I have a second name, so when their system checks it, it's easier for the system.
Yeah.
Same thing with my kids. My kids have second names.
Just like in the Philippines, like when you
NBI.
apply NBI, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So if you have hits, it's gonna take another month.
Yeah. Oh, my dad has hits, like especially with our last
Me
name.
too.
Yeah.
My name is pretty common.
Yeah, especially your last name too, right? So my dad, like, even though in the border, my dad crossed the border, we have to like wait for like an hour for him because they have to check his again
his identity
and over again because of his hit in the border there.
Makes sense.
Apparently, my dad has the same name with this Mexican person that is very wanted in U.S. and Interpol. Yeah. So
really?
They have the first
I didn't
last
know.
name. Good thing his middle name is different. So
that's the identifier.
Yeah, identifier. But before that, his old passport, we had to like leave early here because we have to like line up there and
just to be sure.
Yeah, because they flag you. So what will happen is that they will put an orange sticker in your car, and after they put an orange sticker in your car, they will ask you to what you call this. Turn on your hazard light, and then you go to the border and you line up.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how it is. And then they're gonna ask you a bunch of questions and stuff. But they know. It's just their system. Because once their system flags you, they have to do it, right? So
is that also happening in the airlines, or only when you're driving on wheels?
In airlines, I think it happened to my dad. Like, I'm okay. So, yeah, my dad has that problem. So when he gets Nexus, it would be easier for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So my
but
wife,
but it's probably gonna take a while for him, right?
Yeah, exactly. For my wife, they will have interviews soon, so we can easily cross the border.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but like, and also the other thing worries that I have in going to the U.S. is the atmosphere towards Canadian.
Why?
Well, you don't know, right? Like,
I know like Canadia's pretty friendly and stuff.
Yeah, it's not all people are like against it, Right. Some people support it, and you know what I mean? So we'll see. I haven't been there. I'm planning to go there probably next week. So yeah, just do and I don't know if the gas, they will tariff it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's something I have to ask you.
Yeah, but for me, I just gonna wear the shoes that I'm gonna get it. No news is good.
Yeah, I mean, so what are you gonna do with the other shoes? They're not gonna ask you like, hey, you logged in one pair of shoes. No, you have another pair of shoes.
They wouldn't know. It's just like my backup shoes, right? I just put it there in the car.
I see.
Yeah, you
can just make that excuse.
You wear the new one, and well, it's not new anymore, right?
I'm wearing it. See?
Yeah. But some guys, they flag you, especially if you're wearing a jacket, and they see it's like, oh, that's me. I saw a reel last time that he didn't remove the tag. And
That's so obvious. It's so sus.
Yeah, some of them are really like some guys. I mean, I could understand, right? That's their
Very
job.
detailed.
And they just there to protect the country,
Right, that's true.
So last time I was bringing the cards and they didn't saw my I didn't have the receipt. Oh, and they asked me so many questions. And good thing I showed them in eBay that this car is worth $5, $6, and they let me pass.
Oh, that's
they
good.
even threatened me to go down. They said like, oh, you know what? You're gonna pull down. I'm gonna search your vehicle. I was like, what? yeah. But
That's
somewhere
so
really
intimidating.
cool. Somewhere like, oh, where did you go? Is like, oh, okay, thank you, welcome back.
Oh,
Most of the time.
hopefully,
No, you guys will be fine. So we're just gonna go there and eat.
hopefully it's gonna be lax.
Yeah, oh yeah, I think so. Cause
With what's happening now, I'm pretty sure like most of the guards are pretty on the edge. Right?
oh yeah, right now.
You know, like Trump is like telling them that these cartels are using Canada as like a way to
Really, to get into the
get in.
country,
Yeah, because if you imagine, like for example, you're American. Let's pretend you're an American.
Yeah.
You have your own house, right?
Yeah.
And then we're neighbors. I'm Canada.
Yeah.
And then there's this guy trying to get into your house
Yeah.
so he could sell his stuff.
Oh, okay.
So, and then me, Canada, pretty lax.
Yeah,
You can, hey, I'm like, and then you were there just putting all those walls, and then me, Canada, like, yeah, you can pass through to my neighbors, no problem. And then pretty sure with the way what's happening right now,
Yeah.
they might be very strict.
Oh yeah. The Point Roberts. So it's another place. So what it is from what I read before, Point Roberts is like it's a U.S. State, right? And they kept it before so that they can transport gold during gold rush.
Oh.
Because the waters from our stuff here flows out there.
Okay.
So
it's
already in U.S. lands,
yeah,
right?
and
So
then just let it
it's-
flow.
Yeah, so it's the way they trick the border system before. That's why right now it's still a U.S. state, right? So now it's kind of weird because Point Roberts is like the waters that surrounds it is Canadian, and there's just like a small inlet of waters that is like a U.S. already.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're even worried right now because they don't know
Yeah.
what to do.
Yeah, I mean,
they're gonna be like,
what are you gonna do? They're gonna put a fence in the water? So
yeah,
you can't do that.
yeah. So yeah, I think a lot, not just like I think a lot of people will be affected. A lot of people is against that. Vice versa, right? People will feel it, right? Like for instance, like electricity. Like imagine like every day there's $400,000 increase on New York and I don't know which state was affected. That's a lot of money
Yeah.
for just electricity alone that will be up on people's bills. So I think for me it totally doesn't make sense. Maybe each side should have a what do you call this one here? Side to compensate to one
Yeah, they're not
another.
compromised.
Compromise, yeah, that's the word. Yeah, compromise to one another so that
The governor,
Prime Minister, no?
the one in Ontario,
Oh yeah.
the guy that like
I forgot
threatened
his name.
to cut off electricity.
Yeah.
He backtracks.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so most
I
likely
think
they're probably in talks. Yeah.
They're not just saying it on the media because media works in it.
Yeah.
Because the media is like
They're making it worse.
They're
Yeah,
making
they're
it
making it
worse,
worse.
yeah.
The way I see it right now is like it's like two dogs barking at each other.
Yeah,
Like who has the bigger bark, right?
exactly. Yeah, and I mean for the other for Donald Trump or President Trump there, I think for him is like he doesn't want to back up because he's gonna be perceived
Yeah,
weak.
weak. He doesn't. He's the type of guy who doesn't want to be seen as the weakling.
So maybe he's just trying to find a way.
Like I know it's just play words.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
just play words.
But I think what he's trying to do is just trying to find a way to like change the direction so that it wouldn't show that he's weak.
Yeah.
But he wants to cancel the tariff too.
It's a bad move.
Yeah, it
That's
is
the way I see it. It's a bad move.
For me, if I want to do that, to be honest, I would like slowly move all factories in US
Before you announce it.
before you announce. It takes years, yes, but like China, when China stops everything, US will stop. Remember, like they cannot go war against China in terms of trade.
I know.
That's
whatever happens, the US still needs China.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I mean. Like if you just slowly bring, let's say, Apple back, Samsung back there, all like semiconductors and everything, the microchips and everything, and like just the most essential to, let's say, made a car or made a computer, you bring it back there and then you do that. Maybe there's a way. But again, you're gonna.
Well, speaking of semiconductor, because I know US, the reason why Trump wants to get Zelensky in the table to make that rare, what do you call this, rare
earth metal,
materials, deal, because he wants to use those to create like semiconductors and everything, and he wants to get US be interested with Ukraine through that deal. And I'm pretty sure the reason why they're doing that because they want to slowly get away from China, or
exactly, because they're even, I think there's a company called TSMC already, Taiwan Semiconductor Company. I think they agreed to move some of their factories and invested like $100 billion.
Just in case China invades Taiwan, then
that's why they're trying to do it right now. So, like, the biggest one is NVIDIA, right? NVIDIA is still there. Their manufacturing is still there. So, because US is technology hub still, right? Because it's first world country and it relies on technology and everything.
That's why they're protecting Taiwan, because they had the semiconductor.
Yeah, and they need to, like, slowly move this before they could do it, or else it wouldn't, for me, it wouldn't work. Because not only that, it creates the domino effect. So, let's say here, it's not like they're not worried about for the electricity. This is just my own opinion, guys, but they're not worried about people's power, like the power in your home.
Of course.
You know what they're worried for is powering up their AI infrastructure.
That's why
the data centers and
I think the reason why, it's just my opinion, the reason why Trump and Musk are helping each other. Because Musk has a dream of colonizing Mars. And they're using those technologies, especially in AI and printing, because you need semiconductors. So they can use that on Mars. So they want to master whatever technology here first and apply that in Mars. So in Mars they can just print whatever stuff.
But here's the thing, though. Let's say the semiconductors, the microchip, you need that to power the infrastructure, right? So right now, for example, for NVIDIA, I think they sold like 100,000, what do you call this one? NVIDIA chips for just Tesla alone.
Right.
Revenues like 35 billion for selling like all of that to their different partners and such, right? But people don't realize the biggest problem is that power. Who will power those?
Right.
So you have the data center, you have this, because I know this because I invest in stock market. So even in Texas, it's a Canadian company that produces power there. And right now, the Texas is one of the biggest hub for their data centers and such. And they're gonna build, they call it here Project Stargate. It's you heard that? It's a $500 billion AI data center project that Trump is doing. And right now they're gonna build it in Texas. So what I did, I researched, because I want to invest early. That's the trick of the game. So I researched all this, who provides power in Texas, and one show us is NRG, and I think that's a Canadian company, right? So I think what's going to happen is that even though he succeeded bringing like all this company back to US, what's going to limit his power.
Yeah.
So I don't think the trade war, I think he understands that because he's a business-minded guy, right? And he knows that they always put it there, like online, did the orange man talk? So what it means is that if the orange man talks, the stock market goes down, like it turns red, like it wipes out like $1 trillion in just like every time he talks. So right now, for a week, he never talks. For 2 weeks now, you didn't receive any like tariffs news, right?
Yeah.
So the market is up. It's green. So imagine this: at that time, when he started the tariff, Nvidia was like 135 or 140. He started talking, Nvidia went down to 107.
Oh.
And you're seeing in a company every quarter they bring $35 billion. They're like technically, and then now. He stopped stocking and went back to like 120. And same thing with not only with Nvidia, with any other, especially with Tesla.
So if you're like a stock guy that wants to invest a lot, stock market, it's beneficial if you let Trump talk. So when the market goes down, that's good. That's where you buy.
That's exactly what I did. So I invest in Quantum as well. So Quantum is another counterpart with AI, right? So. It's either AI or quantum.
Well, you're gonna have to show me how to do stocks because I have no idea. I have no clue how to do that stuff. I'm always interested, but how do you do this stuff? Like, what do you need? What program? What is there an app?
So for me,
where do you sign up?
Essentially, same thing with any other business concept. Buy low, sell high.
Yeah, you have to teach me how to do that.
Yeah, I'll
can you? Because I've been thinking. I've been doing something about for crypto as well.
Yeah.
Like I saw this guy creating what do you call this? AI sniping bot.
Yeah.
It snipes out meme coins or whatever coins. Yeah. Like if it's so low or if it just opened up, and it would automatically get your, like if you're in Ethereum, it will automatically invest.
Yeah.
And then it will pull out. It will sell the moment it realizes that.
And that's the problem with crypto. It's because it's volatile. It's not regulated. There's some coins, they call it meme coins.
Yeah, it's most of the coins are not regulated, but I know there's another one, XRP.
Yeah, that's another.
That is
USD backed, right?
Yeah, and that is what was the word that you just said earlier? It's on the tip of my tongue. Regulated, yeah. XRP is regulated, right?
Oh, really? Okay.
That's why I'm not sure if you've been following PBD.
No.
You should follow him.
PBD.
PBD.
Okay,
Patrick Bet David.
Okay. Yeah.
So he did like a poll.
Yeah.
And then he asked them, "What's the best crypto in the market right now?"
Yeah.
And then 60%. Is XRP, and then followed by Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then another one, and then the rest.
I think XRP, it's still in the low point, right? So it's not bad. Let's say.
Well, it's not just that. He did 2 polls, and and it's always XRP on top.
How much is XRP right now?
It's cheap.
$2, right?
Yeah.
$2.50. Yeah, so that's what I mean. So sometimes in like coins, like I even have Shiba.
Oh, yeah.
Because let's say I have $20, I just throw it in there, and I bought it, and then.
Right now, how much is it?
Oh, it's like.
Did you earn?
No. Like, but I have like a lot of coins. But they said Shiba Inu's burning rate is very slow.
Yeah.
And it's like zillions of dollars, right? Yeah. So. I just throw in there like $20. I like sometimes to bet, right? So, but here's the thing. With one thing, that's why I don't go with crypto. It's like volatile.
Yeah.
And second, they're not qualified in TFSA. So TFSA is tax-free savings account.
Right.
So let's say if you gain on crypto, you still have to declare it.
Right.
Which is 50% actually of your like income, like whatever gain you get, right? It's a lot, but. For TFSA, if I use TFSA, it's tax-free, so I don't need to pay taxes.
Right.
So what I do, I just like, essentially, the biggest example would be the quantum computer stock. It's I think it's called D-Wave.
How much is like the starting?
Oh, for that, I got it at a very low point. But a lot of people that lock out get thousands of dollars now. Because here's the thing. Before they're trading for like 80 cents, 50 cents. It's quantum, right? So it's another computer, but it uses quantum technology. It's actually more faster than AI, but right now it's not applicable in real world. So what happened was it's like 80 cents, 70 cents. Google said there's a breakthrough in our technology
That uses
this
quantum.
quantum computer. Yeah, Google is quantum. They don't really, they have AI, but they're more in their quantum. They made a breakthrough, and quantum is this, and that. It solves this breakthrough. Everybody. So they call it speculative stocks because it's all speculation. This stocks doesn't
Right.
make money. It's all speculation that someday, somewhere in the future, you will make money. But people put money there because it's speculative. It's just nice, right?
Right.
You never know. So, and essentially powered by dreams, right? So that became $4, $5, $6.
So now
Some of it, at one point, it went up to like $20. So some people that get 8 cents, let's say they invested 1,000.
right.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. And then
Yeah.
like
So
8 cents?
imagine-
How much? 8 cents?
80 cents. So
80
let's
cents?
say 1,000 divided by 0.80. That's like 1,250 stocks times at one point it become 20. It's $25,000.
Wow.
So they're like there's 4 stocks that are like really in the market right now. So there's ION, QBTS, D-Wave, and RGTI. Yeah, so those are the stock symbols. Then, though for me, I went in at
How much did you invest?
I invested for 300 shares.
Oh,
So 300 shares at $4. So how much is that? 1,200 minus $4. So that's like 1,200
1,200.
USD.
Okay.
So that's like 1,600 Canadian.
Canadian, yeah.
So I sold it recently for 15.
Wow, $4 to 15. That's
No. $15
Oh.
each share. So I
yeah, but originally you bought it for $4,
yeah.
and then now it's 15.
Now it's 15, so I sold
Oh.
it. So it went down again.
Mm-hmm.
So it went down to $10. So I'm gonna wait again to go down because it's
Yeah.
speculative.
You have to
right?
give me a hit.
Yeah, I'll
Let
show
me
you.
know, and then
Yeah, it's fine. Like
we'll jump
especially
together.
with the market right now. I think you sell, you and then you buy low. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think it's still
Buy low, sell
super
high.
volatile right now, right?
Yeah.
So
Who knows, right?
that's the game. So we'll see. And there's even like a stocks. It's now they're saying, remember power. Let's circle back to the power. There's a company that produces helium and natural gas, and they're gonna use that to power up the data center.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so before it's
I'm not familiar, but yeah.
yeah. So they're gonna do that because natural gas, it's helium. Right?
Yeah.
It's another alternative than
The one that lifts you up.
like nuclear.
Yeah.
Instead of nuclear, they use that technology. So, I mean, it's natural gas, so pretty much there's a lot down in the earth, right? So, it's speculative tax again. So, I got in at $1, so now it's like $3.
Oh.
So it's like those little things. Right? I invested 300.
If you
So
wait a
that's
little
like
bit more,
1,000.
probably it's gonna be like $10.
No. Probably it might go down.
Oh,
Or
why?
or it will go up to like 4 something. Because you know why?
Unless you hold it.
I don't want to hold it that long, because even though they're in stock market and they're doing that, there's only 6 employees.
I don't want to invest in that.
So it went up right now, so I'm gonna sell it. But they're in the market. They have partnership. So
Well, who knows? It might be like, one of
so
those
some penny stocks. So I invest in penny
rug
stocks
pulled.
too. Yeah, most of it. And I got burned a lot of times. So not a lot of times.
So
but yeah, because sometimes I like invest in penny stocks because like it's the dream of like
right. Who knows? You might hit big, right?
Yeah,
like you
like
start
quantum,
penny and
right?
then
Yeah,
boom.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but yeah, sometimes you'll get that stock and suddenly they don't report and they got delisted in the market. With,
So you really have to like pay attention. You really have to like when you're investing on this stuff, you really have to look at their track records.
Yeah, you have to do your own research. They call it DD, right?
Yeah, so, and besides that, you have to like monitor them.
Yeah, but
every now and then.
But bigger companies, right? You don't have to. They call it magnificent.
Well, yeah. I mean, like for the one that we're investing for pennies.
Yeah.
You really have to, because who knows? It might be rug pulled, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Or
Canadian, I don't invest Canadian penny stocks because
why is that?
Our loss here, and
is it always lost here?
It's no.
Is it more loss than gains?
No, not really. The regulators, they don't follow through.
Oh.
So last time I invested 700 Canadian dollars to, it's called NetSense, and after that they didn't report. Their office is like closed to Dubai. And now the latest news I had, the owner died. So and that's like 4 years ago. So that's like, but in US, the regulators are more like focused.
Is there like a chance for like you're investing on this company, but the company is bogus?
Yeah.
Maybe that person.
No, because it was there too, but the thing there, it went up and I just didn't sell.
Oh, okay.
So they have an office in downtown in Vancouver. So I was like,
give me my money.
Yeah. So I mean, 700. The problem is that I invested in TFSA.
Oh, okay.
So
I think TFSA is a lot better.
Yeah. So TFSA, the downside is that,
saving.
let's say with this one, I cannot like deduct it in my tax because it's non-taxable, right? So, but if you gain, you don't need to declare it.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why I like doing it in TFSA.
How do you know like if it's like TFSA or?
There's two. So it's either when you open, it's either actually three, TFSA, RRSP, or the other one is just like regular that they will tax you. So TFSA, I'll show you how to.
Okay. So like when you're investing, it would show you. It would tell you.
Yeah, it would tell you.
Okay.
Like where to get it. I use Questrade, and Questrade is super easy. It's
easy.
like
I want to do like stocks, but I want to use like apps that are super easy, not too complicated.
I like Questrade because it's like made for like a 6-year-old, 7-year-old, or a 70-year-old.
Like me.
Yeah, they make it easy, which is really important, right? For new people and because for example, other banks, there's so much steps to do because, for instance, you sell a US stock. Some of them, they will convert it to Canadian to make money, and then you convert it again to USD, so you get charged twice, right? For
the converter
conversion, right?
Yeah.
But with this one here, it's, let's say you sell to US, it will stay in US money. Yeah, so it's very, very helpful. And yeah, I like their support. Yeah, most of the stocks, the broker are really good. Yeah. But one thing I would recommend, but again, guys, do your DD, right? So I was like really hoping for this stock here. It's called Big Bear AI. So BB.
Is it Canadian?
AI, it's US.
It's US.
So this one here, it went up to like $10. So it was like $1.50. It went up to $10. But when you search it, they hold a lot of contracts in US government already. Some of them, there's a term that is called Oasis contract. So Oasis contract is no limits, meaning no limits in terms of how much it costs. So just an example, you'll see them in airports. So their AI tracks you in the airport and by the time you set up in the airport, not all airports right now. So I think there's 50 airports in the US.
It's just guinea pig airport.
No. They're big airports.
Oh, so they're like really operating.
Yeah, operating in the airports. Yeah.
Is it they're tracking you like they're wanting to know what like you would do?
No, as soon as you set in, they would know who you are.
They're like studying you if you want to buy this one or not.
No, it's defense, and that's the thing right now.
Oh yeah, anything to do with defense, you get a lot of you definitely will get a lot of hit.
And plus, they have already government contracts, so government will have to assess or check your credibility before they will allow you.
Right.
Like the government will pay you $150 million. They would know that they're paying you well. And the best part is the guy or the CEO is a general that's under Trump. So
He'll get projects from under his administration.
Plus, they're already in the airport. You'll see it. It's
Yeah.
like BBAI. It's Big Bear. So it's the symbol's big. It's a bear. So, so they have like few contracts. So what happened right now? It went up to like $10. It went down because of the market, of what happened to the market, right?
Yeah.
And the other thing is that there is a what do you call this one? There's an accounting mistakes that happen that it might affect the stock, but it wouldn't affect the margin or the income or anything. It's just like reporting problem, and that created a panic to people. So it went down to $3 right now.
Right now?
Yeah, or it may go down depending on the market. So I'm waiting to entry at around $2.50.
Oh, you gotta let me know.
I think that's it. Yeah, so even
Because when you jump in, I'm gonna jump in with you. I mean, you're. I know you're the guys like into this.
Yeah.
Into especially like anything to do with the money.
Yeah.
That you really want to make sure that your money is spent wisely.
Yeah.
I know like some of the stuff you told me, some of the stories like for example, you're trying to buy this.
Yeah.
And then you found out like, is it worth it or is that not worth it?
Yeah.
And sometimes you couldn't sleep thinking about it, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So I want to make sure that you make.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. I'm waiting for it to go down. I'll let you know it goes down. It's easy to make an account anyways in the Quest Trade.
Do you think we can do like do another blog?
With
this one, and maybe
so
we can tell our viewers like, okay, you can invest in this one, but sometimes it's a little bit scary.
it is, and again, it's not financial advice. We're not experts, right?
We can just show them what we're doing, and then they
exactly.
can just follow.
Exactly. Yeah, we could show it to them,
But not really follow, but try to get like
do
an
like a
idea.
weekly
weekly update.
Weekly update.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
I think I love it because there's another AI company. Just an example. Yeah, it's called Palantir.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Palantir.
So it's an AI company.
Defense.
Yeah, it's a contract with defense
Yeah.
too and such, but mainly data collection. And they started at $8. Now they're like at one point it became $125 per share.
Wow, that's like a huge.
Yeah, that's very big.
huge
And then
jump.
it went down to like 80 right now. But here's
It's
the
still
thing:
huge.
they're just new.
Wow.
They're like 5 years old. But the companies that, example, I think Microsoft has their own company, like data and such, and they're like at $300 per share.
Like,
So even you invest in Palantir, it's still too early.
Yeah, that's probably the reason why there's a lot of wars going on, proxy wars.
Yeah.
Because people, when there's war, people earn money. Imagine like in a world where there's no war,
Oh yeah.
probably the stock markets of these defense companies is tank
Oh yeah.
way down.
Way down. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Even Palantir is a good one too, but it's like 80 US already each, 85. But I want to bet. I want to bet long term. So I'm thinking, let's say every paycheck, I set aside $30. I put it.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
That's a good. That's
$3 keeps building and building and building and
Like
building.
who knows, right?
Who knows?
It's like you're investing for $30, and then all of a sudden
That's 10 shares, yeah.
and then all of a sudden, the return is like in thousands.
Yeah.
Right.
Just slowly, right? At least you're starting in the market.
And then you're starting low, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
There's
who
even
knows?
a company too. I make good money out of it. Not really good.
And the good thing is you're not using all of your money,
No.
right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
dangerous if you use all of your money.
Oh yeah.
Risk on this one,
Yeah.
and hoping, cross your fingers, hoping that the stock market that's gonna elevate your lifestyle.
No, yeah. Don't do that. So make sure you do your
Yeah, it's
research.
dangerous.
Yeah, even like what I'm saying about the BBAI there. I think that's the symbol. Let me check. I don't like. BBAI, yeah, it's Big Bear Holdings. So even that, again, do your own research.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like you don't know me, but again, I try to like make sure that I make money
Yeah.
out of it.
I'm pretty sure everybody wants to make some money, but just do your research.
Yeah. So for me, the green flags that I saw is government. They have like 5 government contract, Oasis contract. Oasis, when you search it, U.S. Oasis contract is like no limits. So government won't give you a no limit contract without knowing you.
Hopefully Dutch won't flag it because
that's the thing.
Wasteful spending.
Yeah, so Dutch already, it's a big contract that they have. So I'm pretty confident Dutch already.
Yeah, anything to do with like defense, military, Dutch is not gonna do. It's not gonna touch that. But anything to do with wokeness, sex change.
Yeah, so I don't think it will be they will be affected with it because they're in the airport already. Plus, again, the CEO is a good friend of Trump, so
yeah,
I don't think
they get favors.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. So speaking, another thing is this in terms of stocks, like Tesla stocks right now.
It's going down because
really
a lot of vandalism.
Yeah, like uncertainties.
They're wrecking
Not
cars.
only that, some people got mad with what Dodge is doing, but also who would buy a car that got torched every time?
Yeah, I know.
Right? Like imagine you're driving, like
and what insurance is gonna support that, right?
Yeah, insurance would cover it, but
but if in a long time, if a lot of people,
exactly,
they're gonna back out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They're gonna back out.
Insurance would not be
because insurance wants to earn money, not spend money.
Exactly.
That's why, like, they want to know, like, before like for cars, your insurance pay rate. They want to know first how safe of a driver are you.
Yeah, exactly. Right? And another thing, it's like you're putting a target on your back.
Right.
So imagine in states there, guns are like everyone carry guns there.
Yeah.
So you're just driving in Tesla.
Even though it's like bulletproof.
Yeah.
No. But unless you have like a super high powered.
Yeah.
Armor piercing guns, then
But not only for cyber car. What do you call that? The truck that they have.
It's a cyber truck.
Yeah. But even though with just regular cars, people are targeting it. So I think it's gonna greatly affect the stock right now. And
are you still interested in like getting Juniper? For now, maybe not. Yeah.
Maybe
after Trump's presidency,
or maybe after like when they settle this out, right?
But in fairness, though, it's not nice. Like when they're the people that are being affected. It's not. Elon's company, but the people who owns the vehicle, right? Yeah. Like just a regular guy, right? And then you're not earning pretty big. Because I know, like getting a Tesla here, it's super easy. Like for regular cars, I know the maximum that you can that banks is gonna let you that's gonna lend you is up to 5 years, right? Maximum 6 years. Yeah. But for Tesla,
94 months, right?
It's nine or it can even be up to like 8 or 10 years.
I think 96 or 8 to 9 years. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean that's pretty long. In the long run, the monthly payment. I mean, right? Yeah. It's not that expensive. It's not that heavy in the wallet. I mean, imagine you're the guy. It's just a regular guy.
Yeah.
And then they torch out your car. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I mean, they're good cars. I agree. Like my friend have one, Ron have one, and it's a well-built car. Yeah. I feel safe in it.
And I know I'm leaning into that before because when it comes to like gas and stuff, it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah. Maintenance,
and I mean, there's no engine.
Yeah.
Right.
And the technology they put in the software, like it's light years ahead compared to like Toyota, Honda electric vehicle.
And even the electric vehicle in China, they burst into flames. Like this one is pretty safe.
Yeah, it's pretty safe. It's self-driving. It's there. Technology hands down. But I think they. And you know what? In politics. There's always you're gonna look at it two sides. If you've been in politics, it can be that way. It's an exit strategy of mass leaving Dodge.
It could be they're just pushing him.
Yeah. It's just their way of doing it.
I mean,
right?
if you think about it, the reason why there's Tesla is because of global warming.
Yeah.
And which party is promoting global warming, right?
Yeah.
Which is the Democrat.
Yeah.
They wanted green, safe, environment-friendly equipment, and then they pushed Elon out.
Yeah.
So he's leaning to the right side. It's because he supported Trump.
Yeah.
They're like trashing his the electric vehicle. He started the electric vehicle, like a safe.
Yeah.
There's no gas or anything.
So I think for me that can be a strategy to like get out on doggy and focus again and come back, because maybe his advisor said it's been too much. It will damage your image. So another thing too is even his top investor tell him to like stop doing the Dodge already, because it's really affecting him. Not only that, like I found out very recently that the what do you call this? The Chinese company BYD.
I'm not familiar.
So I thought they were like a joke before, but
what are they?
So BYD is actually like, even Elon, search it in Google in YouTube, laugh at them because of their technology in terms of electric cars. But now they're catching up. Their technology is insane, like in terms of electric and their vehicle and their software that they use. So they announced very recently that they could do a charge for battery for 5 minutes.
Wow,
and that's
really pretty fast.
Another thing that went pulled Tesla down.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're the one that even have a 360 car. So what happened is they could move their car in 360.
Wow.
Using just the tires and the suspension.
I mean, Chinese people are very envious, right?
No, actually, Chinese cars are really advanced.
Yeah, they're advanced, but some of them like they burst.
And everything. They burst into flames. But here's the thing: Ford, for example, Ford Philippines. Same thing with Australia. Their manufacturer is a Chinese company called JMC. Not GMC, but J for Juliet, JMC. So, and for instance, the car that we have back home is called Ford Territory. Like, it has 12-inch display, touchscreen, and I was playing with their software. Man, it's like they even beat my Mazda infotainment system. It's not lagging. It even have 3D too. No, I'm joking. Yeah. So I stopped my car. I could just like 3D the environment. I can check like in 3D. And it's it has already a self-driving for parking and such.
Oh, that's cool.
Built in, yeah. And the way they make it is really nice. It's not cheaply made. And Ford partnered up with them. So imagine that. Like, I think it's just because their news is censored, or meaning like blocked to show the world.
Yeah,
right?
the cool thing about like the one in China is that, like, if you put something like a pan, and then if you have them manufacture it, they're gonna enhance it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, they're gonna find ways to like, what can I put in here? How can I play this?
Yeah, they have all the data because Apple, Samsung,
and then they make their own company.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But BYD is sticking out. I think they're in the stock market too. BYD.
Well, speaking of technology and crypto, hey, did you know that North Korea?
Yeah.
They hack. They have really advanced hackers that they stole 1.4 billion crypto.
Yeah. And
imagine that. Like, looking at Korea is like, I always picture them as like slow in progress, like they're still stuck in the past, but their hackers is pretty impressive.
And that's why the reason behind that is they block the news. right? They control whatever comes, and that's why you're shocked when you're there. Their technology is advanced. Like we're way behind.
We don't know. That's right. We don't know. We only see we only see one thing as like the front.
What media feed us, right? Yeah.
But behind it, it's like
same thing in China. There's an app now too, that pretty much you could do everything with just one app.
Oh yeah, I'm sure like Weibo.
I think
that's the Weibo.
Like that. But there's a lot of technology that you'll be surprised. Like Korea has, China has. Because Google doesn't exist there.
Yeah,
right?
the Weibo though is a government app.
Yeah,
and it controls pretty much every aspect of
yeah.
Chinese people's lives.
Yeah, so it's like, even
if the government blocks you, if they target you for posting something that they don't like, they're gonna block you.
Really?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like most of the transactions are going to that Weibo. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's why if US have that, it's gonna be regulated a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and America doesn't want to have like this one source of app that does everything.
Exactly.
They don't want it. They don't want monopolized.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, like their technology is like, you'll be amazed. Like even with that BYD car, the suspension is so advanced. Like with cars here, they tested it. Even with Tesla, they put like, let's say wine glass and drove it to a like different
It doesn't
bumps.
spill.
For Tesla, it spills, but for them, no.
It doesn't spill.
That's how good the suspension is.
I saw just a video of a guy. Are you familiar with like Wild E. Coyote?
No.
Like the guy that's always trying to catch a roadrunner.
Yeah.
And then there's this one scene where they Wild E. Coyote like painted the wall painted like a tunnel.
Yeah.
And then Wild E. Roadrunner just went right through.
Yeah.
And then Wild E. Coyote just try to catch Roadrunner and try to run on the tunnel.
Yeah.
And then boom, he got splat.
Yeah.
So this guy tried to do the same thing with Tesla, and then there's another car.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Will Tesla recognize that this is fake?
Oh yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah.
And they actually backslash him because
There's I know because the moment he hit the wall, he turned off the autopilot.
Yeah. And then not only that, he's advertising Google too and such.
Yeah.
Right.
So and then there's a different video. Like you can tell that there's different scene.
Yeah.
Like when the moment he hit the wall, and then there's like the moment there's like two different scenarios. Like there's a one time where he hit the wall. And there's no styrofoam, and then there's another scene where he hit the wall. And then it's just like the tarp or something that he used. So it's like they're trying to.
I read it in X.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to put a dirt on Tesla, and then I'm pretty sure if it affected Tesla's stock market.
Yeah,
Tesla's gonna go. It's gonna try to get this guy because that's already like causing negative on Tesla. It's costing their money.
But I remember that guy though. He's the one that if you steal people boxes at home, I think he's
the guy that put like a trap.
Yeah,
like I know
the farting smell.
Like also
the
glitter bomb.
Yeah, he's that guy.
He's that guy.
He got 60 million views though.
Yeah.
So they made an article about him in X that this guy here wasted his $60 million just because of that one mistake.
Yeah. Imagine that. Like, I mean, he get a lot of backlash. Bash.
Backslash.
What do you call this?
Backslash?
No.
Yeah.
Is it backlash? Yeah, backlash.
Yeah, backlash. Yeah.
Like backslash. Backlash.
Backlash. There you go.
Yeah.
It's actually true though. There's another guy. It's an electric company too called Fisher. They used to have gas before. They phase out in the market. Then they come back with
hybrid.
No, with fully electric. It was at that time people invest. People are like really excited to it.
Did it fail?
Now, this blogger, I forgot the blogger's name. If you guys know, just comment down there. Like, made a review. And this blogger is like, it's very like legit. He has so many followers too. He did a lot of reviews in iPad, Samsung, and different cars and such. And they sent him a car. The car doesn't work, doesn't brake properly. Software is really bad. Suddenly, because of that, how many followers, it spread and spread and spread. That company become bankrupt.
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
It's gone. Yeah, bankrupt, gone. There's one car here in Vancouver. You'll see it. You'll see it. There's one car, but you cannot get parts anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Like, let's check Marketplace. There is Fisker. It's called Fisker, I think.
You want to? Yeah, let's just.
Fisker Ocean.
Fisker Ocean.
Car looks good. See?
Oh wow.
But that's been like bankrupt.
Send me the link. So
yeah.
I can like post the picture of the car.
Yeah, and Fisker Ocean. See, people are selling it here too. 38,000. See,
It looks nice though.
Yeah, from
looks pretty nice.
70,000 to like 38,000. Yeah, but you cannot get parts anymore, right?
Like, who's gonna do the repair for that?
But look at the Tesla, 2021, like 20 grand. So why would you buy?
Right.
That, right.
Right.
Another
I would
is
go for Tesla.
VinFast too. VinFast is like Vietnamese brand.
And it's electric? Full electric?
Yeah, fully.
Is it still operating?
It's operating, but last time I saw the demo there in Richmond Center, and like some of their plastic are not like cut properly.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, come on, you're gonna do like a demo show, like a mold tour or something.
So maybe, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the guys like trying to sell electric vehicle for trucks.
Yeah.
But turns out it was like bogus.
Yeah, I think it's
he made billions though. He earned billions.
one of the truck that I know
Biggest
that is bogus is what's his guy? It's funny too. Nikola. The company is Nikola.
I think that's the one. Yeah.
Nikola, right?
Yeah.
So
that's funny. Like, yeah, I know why people would invest on that, because if it's electricity and it's like the dream. You don't have to spend gas.
yeah.
Right. And it's a truck.
Yeah, Nikola Corporation.
Yeah.
So I think what happened was with them going down to they're not bankrupt, they're still there.
Oh, they're still
but
there.
But people ditched them out because they took a photo. Their car is well built, really nice, and they show their car moving. But this one guy here, I think in Twitter or YouTube, point out that, hey, that's not flat. It's in the slope. So of course the truck
is going to move.
And that's where it started everything. It's just funny.
And I know that they had a car built, but it's gas powered, right? And then they made it like, I don't know, probably make it like they try to project it like it's working.
Yeah.
But it's actually not. It's just a different skin.
Yeah. Another company that did that too, but they're still right now. I forgot the name, but their cars are really good, and they're still in the market right now too.
Really?
Yeah, and they have that too. So they got a Chinese chassis, Chinese car, and they just like changed the parts.
You changed the parts
to look like them.
To look like advanced.
Yeah. I totally forgot. I'll let you know. And
that's like equivalent to like rug pull.
Oh yeah. Totally, yeah. But Tesla truck though, they have that truck, right? Yeah. I think it's gonna do good.
The Cybertruck?
No.
Different truck.
It's at their trailer. They have that.
Oh.
Yeah. They already tested it out. I saw one, and it looks cool. And I'm sure
he's probably gonna try to put this into Mars, right?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Imagine if, but I think the Mars thing would be.
It's gonna be
20 years from now.
Yeah, because they have to master like 3D printing. I mean that's the only way that you can build stuff in Mars.
Yeah.
You can't mine it. How are you gonna bring like raw materials, right?
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to depend.
The traveling.
Yeah, the traveling.
time.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Right? So, you know what? Let's say if I'm 60 and there's tomorrow, I want to go to Mars. You want to go to Mars?
I don't know.
I want to like step foot.
Flip from Mars and then just go back here, and then by
No,
the time,
let's
or you
just
just want to like retire there.
Yeah, like let's just say.
What if there's like aliens and stuff?
One-way ticket.
Oh no!
What do you think? Like, I kind of like to, in a sense that, but of course my family is here, right? But it's hard. But
So like when you die, you're gonna throw your ashes everywhere.
but it's gonna be like your name gonna be immortalized. People would know that this person steps into Mars first, right? But I'm sure that
you won't be. Yeah, we wouldn't be the first.
Yeah, I'm
but-
sure we won't be the first. But I think though, looking at Mars, I think.
You have to be really rich though.
Yeah, but here's the thing. There's possibility they're saying that we came from Mars, and we're like descendants.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's if you like if you believed in
Yeah.
like aliens and stuff. But if
Yeah.
you're grounded like in your religion and stuff,
It's a different story.
Yeah, it's a
But
different story.
A lot of people, one version they said that where the civilization is shutting down there, and they move here.
either that or there's like a different alien race. Like we call this the Anunnaki.
Really?
Are you familiar?
No.
You know what that is?
No.
Anunnaki is like angels.
Okay.
But there's some, some alien enthusiasts.
Yeah.
Anunnaki. Like if you read the Bible, there's like some giants.
Yeah.
And I think there's just one of those gypsy Dead Sea Scrolls that
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're familiar. That there's this book of Enoch that tells the origins of like the angels and stuff.
Yeah.
So, these alien enthusiasts kind of like painted the Anunnaki as like the descendants from Mars. So these are probably people. These are probably aliens because they're taller than humans.
But they look like humans.
They in a way, but different.
Yeah.
Built. They're taller. Probably the head. It's like cone head.
Elongated, yeah.
Neck.
Oh,
And giants and I don't know. But yeah, and probably the reason they died. Probably I don't know. Probably some catastrophe, but. I'm not sure if you've heard of like there's another planet, dwarf sun. I forget the word, but is it Ibiru or something? Ibiru? Like,
Yeah.
it's like a dwarf sun that crosses our solar system once in how many years?
Really?
And then there was like this one time where like Earth and Mars, because of the gravity, kind of pull Earth and Mars so close to each other, and probably
That's
just
how you probably cross.
yeah. That's probably
That's
how they probably
Mars
cross.
is waiting.
I don't know.
I think it might happen. You never know.
But of course,
That's a good point,
But
how
of
they
course,
cross.
these are just wild imagination.
Yeah.
There's no proof
Yeah.
other than it's a hypothesis. So
That's interesting, though,
Right.
But looking at it with religion and stuff, right? So the concept in one religion to another are pretty much almost the same. So I think there's just really, because remember there's a game it's like relay a message.
right. Like I start here and then that's
It goes to the people,
yeah,
and then at the end of the line, whatever you said in the first person there changes.
yeah.
So I think that's what happened. Like when people.
I'm
spread into the
sure.
world,
Yeah, I'm sure. It's similar if that happened. Like if you imagine, there's this one word for in Chinese.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it flood? But the symbol of the Chinese character, the letter, it was almost like a flood or something.
Yeah.
So how do you know? Like it probably these people descended from another
Yeah.
sons of Noah. And
Yeah.
they-
It spread, right? So I
Yeah.
think that's what happened. But who really created that? I think there's one creator.
yeah. There's one
And
creator.
then the news travel, people set into another.
Because you don't have a way to write.
Yeah,
You don't have
exactly. And then when you spread in that ocean,
Yeah.
you become like your own civilization,
Yeah.
and you try to forget. Some of them might
Y-
change
yeah.
the story. And
Yeah.
evolves.
They might forget a few details.
Exactly.
And names.
Exactly. And
Right.
it changes. But the concept, though, when you look at it from Greek, from Catholic,
Yeah. Because probably it's also lost in translation because
Yeah.
of or different languages.
Buddhism, and everything, it revolves to like one. There is a creator, and this is like
I think when it comes to like the creation and how the world started,
yeah,
and then they got it. Yeah. I think in a way it is. It's connected,
yeah,
but in a way, like for it applies to like for how the religion started.
yeah,
But then, because I'm really deep into Christianity,
yeah.
I know there's a New Testament where you have to believe in Jesus Christ
Yeah,
to be saved.
yeah.
Yeah,
For
and-
me, I do believe in God.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's just for, I'm like open-minded, and I was like, not reading, but let's say I watch, Vikings, right? You kind of understand the concept of their God is somewhat similar. They believe that Valhalla is like heaven and such. So now you watch
Because each religion there is a heaven and there is
that's
a
the
hell.
thing, yeah. So
That's the only common denominator.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think it just lost in translation because people but there's one.
They're spreading
They're
the whole
spreading,
country,
yeah.
the
So-
whole world.
Yeah, I was watching Greek movie, and same concept pretty much, right?
Yeah.
They have the gods, the heaven, and yeah, it's just interesting for me to look at because I analyze it and look at it. It's like, oh, maybe just one world. Then people scatter, spread,
Right.
and changes.
Yeah.
Like the different stories.
Yeah,
Right?
that's the Old Testament,
Yeah.
and
So
we got a New Testament.
yeah.
All right. Well, pretty interesting story,
Yeah,
my friend.
imagine from that to that.
Yeah,
But we
from
forgot
technology
something,
religion.
though.
But
Yeah,
there's
that's-
one thing,
yeah.
there's one special surprise
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
have for everyone, especially if you're into
Sneakers,
sneakers,
shoes, yeah,
and collecting collectibles.
exactly.
So we have. I'm gonna pull it out.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
So-
I got this first access. I won a raffle actually.
Oh,
Luckily.
so that's good.
Yeah. So
I'm actually about to ask you, how did you get this?
yeah, so there's a raffle. So I used to buy stuff from them before. So most likely it really helps my trigger their system to like pick me because I bought so many stuff with them. So Union is a U.S. Store there, and they sell shoes, apparel, and accessories and stuff.
Do you have the collectibles shoes?
Yeah.
Super rare shoes?
Yeah, but they partner up with Nike, Jordan, and stuff. They're like small boutique, essentially,
Okay.
like livestock here, and they collaborate with Jordan. Their design are really good, so people love it. I remember the first Jordan one that they sold.
Mm-hmm.
Is like one shoe will sold for like $2,500.
Wow.
Just
For one shoe.
For one shoe. So I was happy that I managed to get like two pairs at that time. So that was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, nice.
So now that they release another version of Jordan 1, they release like different version of shoes, and some of them doesn't become a hit, but most of them become a hit, like the Jordan 4s and such. But this one is the very latest collab that they have, Jordan 1. And
This is Jordan?
yeah, Jordan 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
curious.
it's pretty good. I love the color. It's selling well right now in the market, so we'll see.
Let's open it up.
Yeah, I haven't, what do you call this? Seen this actually. First time opening it, so we'll see. Oh. Wait,
There you go. Let me help you. Okay. Ooh, I can.
The box looks good, man.
Looks nice.
I know, they made it well.
All right. Let me help you there.
There you go.
Are you ready?
Yeah, here we go, guys.
Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
I didn't have to count.
Yeah.
So let's show them the top part.
Yeah. Yeah, it's well designed.
Nike.
You could tell the owner is an artist.
Oh, nice.
They made it well, yeah.
All right, do you want to do the honor of unboxing it?
Yeah, let's see. So here you go.
Wow.
See, it's well made.
Is this your size?
Oh yeah, my size. I might wear this actually.
Oh, nice.
We'll see.
Yeah, it'll add more value.
You never know.
AZ wore these shoes.
Yeah,
Wow,
so
look at that.
So they have the tag. I like the colorway. That's so nice. Have the Union tag.
Yeah,
here.
it's like a Chicago Bulls color, right?
Color. No, technically it should be black here, like this, but they put gray in it.
Oh, it looks nice though.
Yeah,
Right?
I like their color.
Is this a shoelace?
Yeah. And you know, one thing you can tell that it's a real Jordan shoe is the smell.
Oh, what's this smell?
It smells like rugby. Remember the rugby before back home?
Let's get high.
Right? Yeah. It's so good. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid. You know how to make rugby?
Yeah, no, but you know, because my family are into furniture, so it's pretty common.
Yeah, pretty common.
Yeah,
but you know what they say?
I don't get high enough those, but I don't like the smell.
To make the rugby, it's very simple: styrofoam and gasoline.
Wow, is that
It
easy?
is rugby, yeah.
And you melted it?
Yeah. So when you put styrofoam in the gasoline,
It's gonna melt it.
it's gonna melt it,
Wow.
and it will make rugby. Like
Oh, I didn't know that.
in Philippines, guys, people like put it in plastic and smell it.
So, no, we're not gonna promote that.
No, we're not
gonna
gonna
promote
promote
that.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
But yeah, this is a shoe. Grab the other one. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the other one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, it looks nice.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. So it's well made. I love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
I
must
love the
never-
color. So it's not like really pure white now. They added like, you know, it looks like used
yeah.
color.
But
Right?
it's brand. It looks brand new though. It's not like.
Yeah. So that's it. Oh, I like it. It's paper. I didn't know. Look, it's like paper material that they use. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So
Hey, how many are like this in the world?
I think they made like 40,000. It didn't even release in Sneakers US. They did it for raffle.
For raffle.
So the pricing it started like 1,200 for this. Now
So this is 1,200.
1,200. So I got it for like 250. So it's not
that's cheap,
1,200.
right? Yeah, that's nice.
But it went down because people are thinking they can get it in the
Oh,
US
okay.
market. So right now it's like $700, but it's gonna go up because they didn't release.
So is this like is this really common? Like you
Yeah.
have the.
They did that. It's like added more design to it. Like, what do you call that term that they used? That is like torn down. See?
Yeah,
That's
I
the
see.
concept,
That's
see?
what I.
Or
have in
even
mind.
this here on the side, like
Yeah.
the stitches here.
Like the foam. I can see the foam.
Yeah.
over
So
here.
there, it's like torn down that they just seam them together. Like even this, the blue one. See, that's how they mimic it. So, I think that's their identity that they did. But yeah, it's actually really nice.
Very nice.
Sometimes, guys, you know, I have that weakness that instead of me selling it, I wear it.
Well,
I remember before I have so many shoes.
just wear it one or twice,
Yeah, but now.
and then you let me wear it for the rest of my life, right?
What size
Just
are you?
kidding. This is probably my size. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, speaking of shoes, I have another shoe
8 probably. 8.
that we're gonna unbox, bro.
Oh.
It's called Night Craft by Tom Sachs. So Tom Sachs is like a designer like Murakami and such.
Oh, that's even
And
nicer.
Tom Sachs is focused more like has modern, futuristic, and like he called his shoes Mars Yard, right?
Mars.
So it's like futuristic, out of this world style. So I'm
I'm just gonna put it here so everybody can see.
we're gonna unbox that too. I'm gonna pick it up in the US and then unbox it. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. So one of his shoe though, like the original Marciard shoe, is like selling for $3,000 to $6,000.
Really?
A pair, yeah. But the one I got is called general purpose shoe. So the main goal.
How much is that?
I got it for $150. It's like
how much is that in the market?
$500. That's not bad.
Yeah.
But my goal is to just use it because it's called general purpose shoe. So we'll see. I like the
well, if you sell it like for 500, you get like how much? 500 minus 150.
Yeah, so it's like 350.
350, yeah.
But I want to wear it. Like,
just wear it one time and just sell it.
No.
They wouldn't know. Just clean it.
But this one here, it got me thinking. I don't like fan fact, guys. I don't have any Jordan. I haven't worn Jordan ones because I'm flat-footed and it hurts me.
I'm flat-footed as well.
Yeah, and you notice it's like
it is pretty flat.
And also this one here too, because I have wide feet, so it doesn't work for me. Yeah. But I'm thinking this looks good. So
I want something like like a curve between the sole and the foot.
But if you have family, you gotta think your family first, right? So
yeah, of course.
I have to take the profit first.
Of course, yeah.
So it's hard.
I will if I'd suggest,
I would. You know what?
Wear it one time.
What I do?
Then sell it. They wouldn't know.
I will sell my old shoes, just to get a. But when I was a single, I would wear it. You know.
Yeah.
But now you have family. You got like friend your kids education and stuff. So
I'm just gonna spin it around.
Yeah. So Union LA, check them out, guys. They have a great store to visit if you go to US. Yeah.
All right, so here's the close up.
Yeah. And let us know. I mean, if you guys wanted more, I have more rare shoe there at home that we can show you. Like even the one that LeBron, like friends and family LeBron shoe that is like from a museum piece, bro. It's he displayed it in Art Basel.
Oh yeah. We
can show it to them. I got few shoes there. I got Travis Scott shoes.
Some like your collections.
Yeah. The Oregon Ducks shoes, that is like PE, so only player edition. Mm-hmm. There's only 5,000 in the world for that, so we can show it to them. But one thing I really like, it's not my size though, it's like size 4.5. It's the LeBron shoe.
Oh.
It's called,
Did he wear it?
Art Basel. So, no, when he released LeBron 21 shoe, he released like around 200 pairs of those limited edition shoe, partner with the Art Basel Museum.
Oh, yeah, I know Art Basel's like really into art.
Exactly. So it's an art piece now, and it's at home sitting there.
If LeBron is here,
I could have.
Let's go and have him signed.
Yeah.
It'll make it even more expensive.
Maybe we could. Every time we could feature like one collection.
Yeah,
because not only that, I have cards too.
Let's do that. Let's next we'll probably do the shoes and then we'll.
I have pop arts as well. Maybe that's a good idea. Yeah, if you guys want it, let us know. Let us know your shoe size too, or
probably we can do some giveaways like
or this giveaway.
I'm pretty sure they love it. Yeah, I know I love it. But I mean some of our collections, so we can probably the comics, we can probably do some giveaways.
There you go.
Yeah, we can do some giveaways.
We could ship it directly from Canada to Philippines.
Yeah.
Or anywhere around the world.
We can have it graded and then
send it to you. Yeah, that's a good idea. I got some other. I still have some stuff from like Supreme days there, like the Supreme brand. I still have some actually good collectibles there. Yeah, that I can give away. And some cards as well too, like rare cards, guys, that I can give away.
We can probably make like a wish come true episode.
Or you know what? Tell us, what do you collect?
Right?
It can be shoes. It can be anything. Labubu.
We can probably dive into it.
Yeah.
Right?
I have Labubu too.
Yeah. NFTs.
NFTs, yeah. If you have NFTs, anything, tell us what you collect.
Yeah.
Right. And we wanna hear it, and
we
we
can talk about
one
it
or two as
Yeah.
well at home. So
Yeah.
let us know. Comment down below.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's it for this
That's a wrap
episode.
for today. Yeah.
Yeah, I have so much fun
I know.
discussing like technologies to religion, now to shoes,
Shoes, yeah, like tariffs,
what's
what's happening in the U.S., cars.
Yeah,
So that's what Katayug all about.
yeah.
Right.
Everything is Katayug. You know what that means?
It's like boundless.
Out of this world.
Out
yeah.
of this world, boundless. So it's like how we talk, right? We started from one thing, went to another
We
thing,
jumped onto different topics.
and now 2 hours later, like we're back to shoes here. So we don't really have
2 hours. I thought we're just gonna do it in like an hour.
Yeah, me and Alan always plan for like 30 minutes.
30 minutes an hour.
But now it's like 2 hours later. Yeah. And that's why we picked Katayug. Because me and Alan was debating and see like what's a good name, right?
Yeah, like we're gonna do a topic shows or not.
Yeah,
right?
the branch. Oh, what do you call that? Topsilog. That's the first one that we picked.
The first thing that we were thinking.
And then there's another one. And now Alan told me like Katayug. He's like, oh, that's pretty good because our topic never ends.
It's it's not limited to anything.
Exactly. Yeah. So we need your help. Let us know. Comment down below. And actually, we did the ship from like just Kinaray or Hiligay Non or Ilonggo to like Taglish or just purely English because we want to reach out,
to many viewers as
possible and anywhere around the world, right? Because that's what us like Katayug.
We want to make we want to create a community where like-minded people can relate.
And you could listen to us, right? While you're driving or doing something, you could just listen to our podcast. Yeah.
If you hear something that you don't like, you drop a comment.
Let us know. Good or
we'll discuss
bad.
about it. Yeah.
We're
open.
Yeah, we're open, and that helps us, and that's actually giving us a different perspective.
Exactly.
And for me, I'm like that. Like every time I'm in a situation or in a we call it a work rumble, meaning like different point of views and such, right? For me, I always think oh, what is this guy thinking?
Right, exactly.
Like where is this guy coming from?
Yeah.
Because I want to learn, right? I want to learn why that person has this approach or why this person has this point of view, and sometimes you learn from it, right?
Because you can't have your point of view always.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And it's very interesting though because Canada is so diverse that you'll be surprised that it has like each person that you met has different point of views.
Exactly.
Like I'm just
they have different beliefs, right?
Different beliefs,
different politics.
They came from different walks of life,
and how they get here is
how they've been brought up to. Yeah, and that create a different perspective.
Yeah,
and it's just interesting.
Yeah,
it's very, very interesting actually. So don't be shy. Just comment there. If you don't like this, let us know. If you like it, great.
Who knows? We might be interviewing you for who knows, whatever.
Yeah. And you know what? If you have those, we could just read it through, and we could even show it here.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Awesome.
Great.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please subscribe and follow us.
Like, share, subscribe. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Check out our TikTok,
Facebook,
X, and YouTube as well.
Yeah, YouTube.
And please drop a comment. Thank you.
Thank you.
Peace out.